think that's about the way I'll do it. I'll make a stack of iron, get a stack of iron and make up all the track that I can with that, make up all the powered rails I can to go with it, and just start stretching this thing out as far as it can go. Okay, so I was just sorting out my inventory, getting ready to go back down into the branch mine and mine up a bunch of iron, and I suddenly realized that I've got over a stack and a half of iron and around a half a stack of gold up here already, and there is more of both down in the branch mine, so I thought I'd go down there and go ahead and get that material and get started. And as you see here, I've already gone ahead and put in the floors for future levels of the branch mine all the way up. And that top one, I was already starting to use that as an impromptu storage area. Let's see. Yes. That gives me over 2 stacks of iron and plenty of gold. So how about just go ahead and grab this wood. I'm going to need that. And head back up. And this ladder shaft that originally came up in the middle of the room there, I decided to move the top end of that over a little bit because I was really getting tired of having to walk around it. I tried putting a hatch on that, and that was kind of problematic. It worked, but you had to be just so in order to actually not end up standing on the edge of the hatch. And so I just moved it over here, filled this in because it was right there. I moved it over here. Actually, it was here, but I moved it over here. Put in a stair to come down to here. A little bit of impromptu storage there, and then that's the main ladder down to the branch mine. So, taking full stock of material here, well over 2 stacks of iron, over a half a stack of gold, plus the powered rail and regular track that has already been made. Looks like a pig walked off the cliff up there. That happens every now and then. Okay. Let's start out making a minecart. I have a little way to get back. Let's see. More wood. Full stack of sticks. And just carry a full stack of logs too. Alright. Along the way here, I'm going to use levers to power the powered rail instead of redstone torches because of the particle effect I mentioned before. So I figure a stack of switches should get me pretty far using one every 25 blocks. Okay. Now let's see how much powered rail we can get out of this. Okay, redstone. And more sticks, of which you just used them all. That was brilliant. Let's try this again. Okay, that's 37 powered rail. That'll get us a good long ways. Okay, and now for regular rail. And make some more sticks. Going to need a bunch of planks to mount sticks and torches on along the way anyhow. Okay, that's it for right now. But that's a good amount of track. It'll get us a fair piece of distance, I'm sure. Okay, put the smooth stone away. I don't expect to be needing that out there. Put the redstone away. I'm going to bring an axe for cutting more wood as needed and for dealing with trees. Put the iron back and the gold back that we're not using. And put the glass away. I'll deal with windows another time. And now several stacks of cobblestone for track bed. Shears for cutting the leaves of trees out of the way of the track. Okay. Finally, torches. That lone switch isn't going to make that much of a difference, so I would rather carry a full stack of torches. As many torches as I can. Okay, looks like we are ready to go. I don't expect I'm going to need a water bucket on this trip, so I'll just keep the clock. And where is the compass? I know I have one. Of course, it's in with the maps. They are in with the maps. Okay. Let's see, I want the powered rail 1 every 25, so I'm going to separate them into stacks of 25, which will get a little easier as I go, as I use this up. That'll be a good start. And now let's see, it's just about sunset, so we'll use the bed and start out at the bright of a morning, as soon as it permits me to sleep. Okay, that ought to about do it. No? No? Try this again. All right. At some point, I'm going to go ahead and move the stairwell going down into the minecart bay. It'll do where it is for now. I've also fleshed out the warehouse a little bit, fixed the cobblestone back into smooth stone, and I got the first two chests, and that's the way I'm going to do it. A chest there, and then a sunken chest in front of it, and then another chest in front of that, and just repeat that pattern all the way back. Be the best use of space, and come over a block and do it again, which is one of the reasons I want to move this stairwell over that way, because it's in the way of that pattern right now. Alright, let's see. Take that one up just simply because it's messing with the way I have things ordered. Okay, bring my powered rail down here and my switches. Alright, and we're off. At least to the end of the cobblestone and so on. See, I figured that rather than having to actually count these rails as I put them down, that separating them into stacks of 25 made a whole lot more sense. Alright, now planks. Let's see, I gotta reorder this just a little bit. Yeah. Come over here, plank on this side, switch, turn it on. Over here, plank on that side, torch, so that we have proper lighting. At least one every 25 blocks. I'll probably come back and put more lighting in along the way, but one every 25 will at least be a decent start. Okay, and I'm going to need the cobblestone soon. Okay, another 25. And of course the reason I'm going so slow is that I'm using shift, because I have found in my attempts to do this before that to just hold down the left mouse button and move along real quick, you put down the rail fast. However, it's kind of haphazard. You miss fairly often and end up having to go back and place the ones that got missed or move the ones that got placed wrong and so on. So I'm doing it this way. It's slower, but it's a lot better, I think. So what I'll do is I'll put down a stack of cobblestone, and then I will go back and put rail on that section of cobblestone. And I'll do that for as much cobblestone and rail as I have. And then I will ride the minecart back to the station, back to the base, go back down to the mine shaft, and work that branch mine until I have enough materials to do another stack of iron worth of rails. This will, of course, involve a lot of back and forth, but it'll get the job done. It'll take a little while, but it'll get it done. Okay, now there's 7 more of these to go before the next powered rail. Just remember to turn the switch on when you put it in place. Alright, now arrange for a couple or 3 more stacks of 25. which will become easier as the space in the inventory clears out.